Reactions are pouring in after at least 16 documents went missing online, a day after the US Justice Department released files linked to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The files add to the thousands of pages from past investigations, but not all of it has been made public, and that's reigniting political tensions that could spark legal action in the days ahead.
I think that the partial release of the Epstein files will have a negative impact on Trump. This story is continuing to go on, and he's continuing to alienate his former allies in the party that he's been relying upon in Congress. And so by failing to actually do a full disclosure of the Epstein files, this story is just going to continue to drag on. And what we're going to continue to see is more and more congressional Republicans separating themselves from Trump and kind of thinking more about what they need to do to get reelected in the next fall. Because it's very clear that Donald Trump is unpopular. This is even more unpopular than that. And now members of Congress are realizing that their electoral success does not hinge on protecting Trump.
Obviously, some of the famous people we knew have been pictured with Epstein. We already know of their relationship, so that hasn't really changed anything. But it hasn't answered the length of what has been going on behind the scenes.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious to me that the delay had everything to do with Trump's Justice Department to redact anything and everything that would tell the truth about Trump and the files. So I think I'm not surprised. Every hour, every day, every week of a delay was to make sure that nothing in there would be known public about Donald Trump.
I think, the longer you play it out, the more people lose interest, and I think that's probably the play here. I think the hope is people lose interest, and then they can release it at a time and say, look, we released it, but at that point in time, it's maybe too late.